We begin with the story we first broke on 13 News at 4. Mercyhealth telling 13 WREX that it has temporarily closed the hospital building at the Rockton Avenue campus. 13 WREX's Dylan Valencia found out that building just officially closed its doors just a bit ago, and he joins us live from that building now. Dylan, you have some new information here as we get into the 5 o'clock hour. What can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right, Derek. Definitely we have some breaking news for you. I just got this information just literally about 30 seconds ago. I want to correct you right there with something, Derek, that you just mentioned. Mercyhealth did confirm with us that the doors are not closing. They're not closing this hospital yet until tomorrow at 6 in the morning. So Tuesday, July 1st, they will be closing these doors right here behind me. And that is new information we just got. We also have one of our questions answered. They're saying that they are not laying off any employees, that they're just moving them to other areas. We don't know where those employees are moving, but they did confirm with us that they're not laying anyone off as a result of this closure. Now, one thing I want you to notice is this sign right here behind me, completely stripped from any verbiage or signage. I want you to see those trash cans right there behind me. Earlier, I came by just to check the property out, and I did see some people moving out some equipment. I'm not sure if that was medical equipment. One of the items did have the words MRI on it. Again, that is not confirmed, but we did see people moving out equipment from this property here. Now, I do want to make it very clear, this is the hospital that is suspending its services here temporarily. We don't know when they're going to continue. We're waiting for that information, but the offices adjacent to where I'm standing at right now are still active, and they tell me that there are still 500 employees on the Rockton campus on the adjacent building. But as far as the main hospital goes, that will officially close its doors tomorrow morning at 6 in the morning. Now, if we want to catch you up to speed, Mercyhealth did send us a statement about this temporary suspension. If you're just joining us, this is what their vice president, Cara Sankey, says. She says, in part, quote, Mercyhealth has filed with the state for temporary suspension of services in the main hospital building. We will still maintain many clinical and administrative services on that campus. Mercyhealth understands the value of the Rockton Avenue campus location and recognizes the importance of keeping services for our community. We are actively looking for a developer that will utilize the hospital building for the benefit of the community. Among the potential uses we envision for the building include locations for social service agencies or a senior living facility, end quote. Now, another person has been very, very vocal on this subject when it comes to healthcare on Rockford's west side is, of course, Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara. We just got a statement into our newsroom from him about 5 minutes ago. He says, in part, quote, as I've expressed over the past several years, I remain deeply disappointed that Mercy has gradually moved the vast majority of its services away from the west side of our community to its far east side campus. This shift has disproportionately impacted our most vulnerable residents who now face greater barriers to accessing essential care. That said, with the direction clearly set, my focus has turned to ensuring that the West Side facility does not become a long-term vacant property, but that it is a productive property. I'm in regular communication with the Mercy team and continue to share viable leads and ideas for potential tenants as they arise. Now, this property does sit in Alderwoman Janessa Wilkins' ward, the 7th ward. She is also deeply disappointed for this too. She says, quote, I was opposed then and I'm opposed now to Mercyhealth moving operations to the east side. Today is just a culmination of Mercy moving out of the main hospital building, which feels like the reopening of an old wound. I will continue to work with the mayor and city administration to secure a new tenant so that this building, which housed one of the greatest NICU centers in Illinois, does not remain vacant for years to come, end quote. And one thing she mentioned right there, Janessa Wilkins mentioned in her statement, she says, Derek, this is like reopening an old wound. And you might be questioning, what does she mean? Well, this is a story we've been tracking for the last, what seems 5 years, since 2021. In fact, last year in September in 2024, I was speaking, covering the story here when they said that they were consolidating services, but it goes all the way back to 2021 when they were downgrading their emergency room and also moving inpatient services to their East Side hospital. So definitely a very active story. We're still waiting for some few minor details, and we're hoping to have them for you both on air and online. Derek?